Fresh dope, fresh dope. Fresh dope, fresh dope. Fresh dope, fresh dope. Every fresh dope.
Yeah, about that, I forgot to hit the record button.
Man, it's the Fresh Dope Podcast. We on, nigga.
What's going on? This is episode 33 of the Fresh Dope Podcast. Yes, my name is AD. That's Smoove Milk. What's going on, man?
Man, I gave you this goddamn intro so you could talk about being Patrick Ewing on their bitch asses, and you totally let that fly over your head.
I thought you were going to say it. You said obvious Patrick Ewing.
Oh, I gave it to you because you the Knicks fan. Don't sit here and argue with me. You the Knicks fan.
No,
I try to do something with you. This is episode 33, session 33, Patrick Ewing on your bitch asses for the Fresh Dope Podcast. I am Smoove Milk in sunny California. It is actually like 70 degrees outside. Suck it, Ohio. What's up, AD? How's it out in the Vegas?
In the Vegas. It's cool. It's probably like 40 degrees for us. It's a little cool out here.
Oh shit.
Yeah, y'all be. It's really 70 out there?
Yo, dude, it was supposed to be 82. Like we get little pockets of warmth. Yeah, we get that warmth, dog. And then the storm will come in, and then we call it freezing temperatures out here at 50 degrees.
Oh, that's beautiful. That's beautiful.
People be dying outside. It'd be 50 degrees outside. I'm telling you.
Yo, pocket warmth. That makes me think about a pocket pussy. You ever used a pocket pussy?
Wow. No. What? No, I haven't never actually bought anything for myself from a store like that.
Neither have I. So I never used a pocket pussy. The only reason I bring it up is I watched Kevin Hart's What Now last week, and he talked about pocket pussies and pocket shit and all type of shit. I'm just like, he's like, I was fucking this pocket.
He's got
pussy.
to because he's pocket sized. He's got to keep it to the pocket. You know.
Wait, what about him is pocket size?
Man, he like 5'1".
Okay,
let's be real.
I just want to see what was pocket size. All right.
Shit, his size, not his ego. He's the funniest man I feel like in a long time. Commercially,
yes.
I don't know. There's been other funny guys who but he's his tour is not pocket size.
That's real. Let's do this real quick. Top 3 comedians of all time, straight up.
Top three comedians of all time.
Yeah.
Okay. Richard Pryor.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
All right, right there, Richard Pryor. And then Dave Chappelle.
Okay, I respect it.
And then, God, he just passed, and I can't remember his name right now.
Just passed. 2017 or
Patrice O'Neal.
Okay. Wow. Okay.
That's my personal top 3 comedians of all time.
I like it. My top 3, I would go Richard Pryor first as well, just like you. Then I would go Eddie Murphy.
Eddie Murphy in his young days, even though he used to say anti-gay slurs a lot, it was still pretty funny.
Yeah, I actually it's funny you say that, or a coincidence. I was actually watching an interview today, and they were talking about Eddie Murphy and how he said, it was who was the interview with? It was with D.L. Hughley on Sway in the Morning, and they were discussing how back then, like Eddie Murphy, he said a joke about I got to turn around so the gays don't look at my butt. So it's crazy you just said that, because he literally just said, there's certain things that we can't say these days that we could say back then, or that people felt free enough to say back then, and that you could say slurs, say stuff like this. But people still say the stuff anyway.
I don't know. You run it back and watch like the first 10 minutes of Raw when Eddie Murphy went on Raw, and I get uncomfortable. Like he did. It's not just like, they used to say it. Everyone. And it was over tasteless. It was like I don't know. It's a slur that when when slurs were openly used, it would just
Well, they're still openly used, but
but like on a recorded 1 hour and a half or whatever comedic session, like
Donald
he said
Trump.
faggot a lot, like for real. Like I was like, oh, okay, but I mean, I get it. Times is different. The whole entity of his comedic career is on point. It's just, but times are different.
I'll go Eddie Murphy in the black jacket and the red jacket days, and then I would go. My third would be Mr. Cat Williams. I laugh at, like, he just gets me. He gets me. So
I know, I really do. I think the problem with Cat Williams though is I think it's the same set every time. It's different stories, but I think it's the same. It's the same delivery.
You could say the set about Kevin Hart, the same, because I think it's the same.
No, I didn't notice how Kevin Hart was not in my 3.
This is true. Okay. All right.
Okay.
All right.
I said Kevin Hart, you got to give him props for having the biggest comedic tour. He sold out an actual outdoor stadium. That's all good and well.
And he's going global.
He's a niche. I mean, I don't know. Like he's doing more. He's doing movies and stuff like that. I think unfortunately Cat Williams has done crazied himself out, because I love Cat Williams. Don't get me wrong. It's still funny. I'm laughing at it. I just didn't think there was enough variety in it.
Yeah. Fred, our engineer, stopped in the studio. Hello, Fred. What's happening? Recording the podcast, Yeah. No, the light is on. The light is on. We're keeping it on because we are recording. Yes, you can do it. Just like that. I would. My third would be. I said my third would be Kevin Hart or Cat Williams. My bad. We just talked about that. Sorry for the interruption. This is what happens when people open doors. Yeah. So
yeah,
we're still
I mean,
going.
like, yeah, we're still good. We're still going to good.
We're still
Ain't nothing
solid.
could stop us. Does
Yeah.
that make you mad, AD?
A little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna lie. It did. I was trying to hold it in though, and I saw
I know.
you
I thought
and I was really trying to, and then I'm like, if I put myself in your shoes, and I'm like, if I was in Shay's shoes, I would be irritated right now because we done got through 5 minutes of the podcast, and if we got to start this bitch all over, I'm gonna be irritated, and I was already irritated in my head, so I'm like, yeah, but yeah, well, I'm good now, I'm good.
All
I see
right,
where you're going with that. I see where you're going with that.
I almost
Shay.
got you to your point, bro.
My boiling point. And this week, my boiling point, it's going to be really weird. And it's like, it's not even something that happens on a daily basis, although it probably should, or else I probably wouldn't be hitting this boiling point, is because the back of your earrings, like I wear earrings. And
Yo, I've done that. I had earrings.
And they, like, when you keep them in for a certain amount of time, you don't clean them for a minute, the back of your earring, your ears smell like shit. It's the worst smell in the world. Like, I would rather smell
Ear
dog
cheese,
shit.
bro. Ear cheese, bro, is the worst.
Good.
And see, the thing is like you had that just there, and okay, but I did gauges too for a minute there, and those you're supposed to leave in and stuff like that, right? But like on the plastic and stuff like that, when you pull them out, you can actually see like the ear cheese. It like looks like cheese, bro.
It's real. It's a solid.
Disgusting.
Disgusting.
And it smells like straight boo boo. Like your ear hole, that little hole in your ear is now a second butthole that has cheese on.
Nick.
Yeah, no, like, but think about that. It smelled like a butthole, right?
It smelled worse than a butthole. Like,
so how that? Did you change your earrings just recently and find it?
This was last night. You know what I'm saying? I go through a process before I go on like trips or whatever, before I go on like vacation or whatever. And so I'll take my earrings out like a week before. I'll soak them in like soapy hot water. Then I'll put them in alcohol, let them soak in there, just to clean them and get the shiny, the brightness coming back and everything like that, and just to make sure they sanitized. And then I went to like clean them off, and I'm smelling like it smelled worse than throw up. They've been sitting still for like a day. Like, it's horrible. Like, whoever made ear cheese, whoever came up with that, like, is an asshole.
It's your body. Your body's an asshole.
Well, fuck.
You gotta think about the tux, skin. Your skin dies and shit like that. You get sweaty. Like, the last place you wiping up is behind your ear, is it? Right?
As I drink coffee
and he's almost coughing. Yeah.
That's the last place you wiping up. That's real though. Like, it should just be building up. It'd be all type of colors. Like,
all right. So I'm gonna cut you off right there. All right.
Okay.
I'm getting my boiling point. All right, man. All right. And I saw this morning. I almost texted you. I went to go get a breakfast burrito from my favorite taco shop.
Hang on, real quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. But you texted me your boiling point, and I responded with the little boiling point emoji. And the reason I didn't respond with what or why is because I wanted this to be natural. So I'm ready for this.
Okay, so I went to the taco shop and I brought my dog Miley, my aunt's dog. We road tripped up to get gas and then go get this taco shop. I hop out. She's like mean around dogs, so I see another dog going in the shop, so I just leave her in the car. And I come in and I'm like looking at the dog, and I'm beginning to notice I can see that dog's ribs, dog. I can start seeing it like a little gangly,
right?
And I start getting mad, and the more I look at that dog, the more and more mad I get, and like I just want to punch this little dude ahead of me, this dog it is, and just be like, you need to feed him. And then at the same time, I want to go give him my whole burrito. Like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It's like a mixture of like sad and angry. But that shit pisses me off, dog. Don't buy a dog. Don't take care of a dog. I've seen homeless people that have had more healthier dogs than that dog right there. Now, I've said that. I was so mad I had to come home and talk to my aunt about it. She said, well, what if he got it from a pound like that and he's nursing it back to health? Like, so I didn't say anything, but that shit pissed me off. If you have animals, take care of that shit.
Take care of them.
Take care of them.
I'm gonna go with you. I would have been so perturbed. I understand completely what you're saying, and I wouldn't have thought about what your aunt said either. So I would have just been pissed off until she said that. But she brings up a good point.
I was.
Wow.
I didn't do anything because I'm socially awkward, and I don't know. I don't ever say anything. But it was a bull. It was a pit bull. First thing I thought about was my god dog, man, my god nephew right there,
Young Mellow,
and Young Mellow is not skinny. Young Mellow's a thick young man. He got muscles and shit.
Put some weight on him.
Yeah. So like I just started feeling bad, man. So hopefully that dog's getting fed. If not, if I see it again, there's gonna be some problems.
It's gonna be some problems.
If I see that same dog and he ain't gained 5 pounds, gonna be some problems.
Yo, Smoove Milk is not gonna be so smooth anymore. All right, it's gonna get a little rough.
Very rough.
Yeah,
it's gonna
rough,
be like
rough.
curdled sour milk. Ugh.
Ooh. Why you gonna take it to the curdle? Yo, when we did get Mello though, he was like kind of malnourished, and I didn't think about it. I didn't really watch his progress because I was around him every day, so I didn't really notice that he got bigger until we went to the vet and we weighed him a second time. I'm like, holy shit, he done put on 8 pounds. What the fuck? How'd this happen? And then I looked at pictures and I'm like, holy shit, he really was that much smaller. And I'm like, you could like see his ribs a little bit. So maybe that's your aunt brought up a very good point. I wouldn't even thought about that until you said that right there.
But be careful now, because the other end of that is dogs who spoil too much get too chunky, and that's bad for the dog too. You know what I mean? It's just like a kid. You give them ice cream from the beginning. That's what they gonna eat on the rest of their life, and they gonna end up big. Believe me, I know.
Shay's stupid as hell, man. That's and I thought about that because we eat a lot. He likes to eat food and shit. But we go to the park. We run around. We go on runs and shit. So we good. We got the exercise.
Yeah.
We're going like 5 walks a day and shit.
If anything, I'm not worried about that household right there with the guy who just finished a marathon and his serious long-term girlfriend who is a personal trainer. Yeah, I'm not really worried about the non-activity in that house. I'm pretty sure I'm more worried about that dog being able to get enough time to just lay around and be a dog for real. Like y'all need to kill.
This Shay's stupid, man. Yo, yeah.
Shout out to Janelle too. What's up? I know the Steelers just won.
Did they fuck the Steelers? Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit, Nick. Yo, while we on the significant other topic, you go ahead, get that smile on, Nick.
Nah, I ain't smiling.
You actually recently made it official, Facebook official, with your significant other. Congratulations. Yes.
Yeah, it's a new budding relationship. It's exciting. I went to the safari park with them. I went to the safari park with her and her littlest one. Which is a totally like different thing for me, because like I had an anxiety attack the entire time. I'm just gonna be real up here. Just gonna keep it real. I'm not ready, because she baby cannonball. She like 1.5 year old. She get out the crib, she just yells and then just runs. And it's like she just I'm the nicest kid. Stopped and said hi to everything in a stroller, and almost too long said hi to more kids than she did to the animals. Like, but it was a really good time. I think it's a good learning experience. It's just another thing that's new in my life, that's out of my comfort zone, that I'm hitting head on. You know what I mean? Embracing
like
that shit.
Yo, I'm gonna bring this back real quick to you. You mentioned you were socially awkward a couple minutes ago, and growing up, I think that was true. Now I don't think you've been socially awkward for a while though, like a long time. I think I'm getting more socially awkward than you, to be honest. But I don't think you're socially awkward anymore. I think it has something to do with the attachment of my life. Generally naturally low self-esteem that's been there my whole life. I'm always think I'm socially awkward. I'm always gonna have those things where I'm like, I don't know what I'm doing. You know what I mean? Like I still tell where it's like, is everything good? And I'm like, you too. Like that kind of thing. You just say the wrong thing. Like I still feel that. That's really happened many times in our life though.
I know. So like, I don't want to say I've gotten less. I just, maybe I'm smoother at it, like, and you're more, because I don't think you can take anybody's more crap anymore, and I don't think, like, I don't know, man, you ain't around people no more, so I get that. But
I be chilling, man. But also, you know what? I'll say that you rubbed off on me, and Sav, it rubbed off.
Yo, like, don't say I did nothing on you, okay, man? This is on air.
Yo, we're not technically on air. We're online. And was that is that a slur, Shay? What if you did want to rub? What rub?
No, I don't want you to. I didn't do anything to you. Don't say anything I didn't do.
Oh, okay.
You know what I mean?
Just an accurate statement. Okay. All right, you're right.
So fuck. You know what I mean? Shit.
Yo, can we jump into? We've been putting this off, but there's a lot of stuff that's going on in the hip hop, R&B, social media world. Can we jump into the Certified Buster?
Yeah, we got to, man.
Shay, who was your Certified Buster this week?
Man, my Certified Buster is none other than that punk ass bitch who got mugged on his own goddamn live feed on Facebook or Instagram. I don't know. I don't follow him, but Soulja Boy himself.
It's so bad. What, like, I don't know what they're doing. They're both stars. They're both superstars.
Well, they'll just talk about him, okay? Because I don't want to talk about Chris Brown right now. Because it's not just Chris Brown he beefing with.
That's real.
He beefing with Quavo. I don't even know who Quavo is really. And he beefing with Chris Brown. And then he beefing with he probably beefing with Santa Claus. He beefing with.
He is beefing with somebody else. So I can't think of because you said Quavo. There's somebody else. Fuck. I don't know.
But see, but my point being is he's such a and it's spoiled. He's trying to be this hard boy, right? He's trying to be this hard body man, and he goes out and tries to be a goon in front of these other goons, and what happens? They punk his ass, man. Now there's a lot of shit going on that he paid these dudes to look hard, and then they just took his money and made him look like a punk, which is probably true. Let's be real, it's probably true. But he tried to ban. He tried to ban Shia LaBeouf. That's the other one from the ATL. Like Shia LaBeouf wants to go to the hood in the ATL. It ain't gonna happen. And
Shia LaBeouf will be good wherever he goes. I bet you, man. Straight up.
He needs Transformers. Yeah. Transformers.
And he could rap his ass off better than Soulja Boy any day.
So, but on top of that, and then he gets on there and says and then gets on there and apologizes to everybody. And talk about mama or something, and his mama's been there for him since the beginning. Cause she gave birth to you, dumbass. Like, I don't know, man. He's just a buster for sure. Okay, so you're gonna be the other half of it? Is that what you're gonna do?
You know what I'm saying? I would agree with everything you say. I would say Soulja Boy is the biggest buster in this incident. The only reason that I would say Chris Brown is a little bit of a buster. Did you just lick the headphone? What'd you just do?
No, I got a clip and I was putting it on my lip. I know that's weird. See, hold on.
Oh, okay, no. Smoove Shay. For those of you who are not watching the video and who are listening online, this Smoove Shay has a clip on his lip from the headphones, and this is hilarious. I really want to hang on. Hold that, Shay. I want to screenshot this real quick. Yeah. So I would say Soulja Boy is the biggest buster. The only reason I'll give Chris Brown part of it is because he's entertaining it. Chris Brown, you're arguably the biggest star on the planet. I mean, you could say Chris Brown, you could say Drake, you could say Rihanna, you could say Beyonce, you could say Jay-Z, you could say Taylor Swift, you could say Justin Bieber.
But he's arguably the best male for sure.
Yeah, and you're super talented. Like, I'm not gonna say I agree with everything that Chris Brown does in his personal life or says, but I love his singing. I think he's pound for pound, if that even makes sense in the entertainment world, he's the best entertainer as far as music goes right now.
Like you got MJ, and then you got Usher. You got MJ, then you got Prince, then you got Usher, then you got Chris Breezy.
Boom! You hit it on the head. I think about what you just said all the time. So like that list is very accurate to me. And so that's the only reason I would say, like, why entertain it? You're Chris Brown. Don't worry about it. However, I will give Chris Brown props because he actually took it a positive route and was like, let's do it for charity. Let's put a boxing match on. So like instead of getting violent with it as far as like we want to talk about guns and gangs and shit like that, let's put it in the ring. Let's keep it controlled and let me knock yourself out professionally and legally. So I love that aspect of it, and I love that he took it that route. And I think Chris Brown gonna whoop his motherfucking ass.
I know you said that, but you're the biggest star. I don't understand why. It's not like he ain't made bad decisions in his past life. Okay, so
and everybody does.
So my point being is that this is just a better bad decision. Like, it's not as bad as whatever you did to Rihanna, yeah, and it's not as bad as whatever else you've done. But it's still like, why are you even entertaining this? But hey, at least you salvaged it, and let's do some charity work out of it. But like Soulja Boy, does he needs that money? He don't. Charity?
He said he's worth 23 mil, but then the girl he was laying up with was butt face ugly. And if you're worth so much, you don't need to speak on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I got 100 mil to my name, I'm not gonna say I got 100 mil to my name. I'm not gonna speak. I'm gonna say I'm broke as fuck. I'm gonna do what Charlamagne the God says. No, I ain't got no 100 mil. I got $5 in my pocket. I ain't rich. Like, you're not gonna know how much money I got if I'm rich as fuck. Like, no.
Yeah, shit. Get robbed. Fuck that.
Right, they're gonna come for you. Taxes feds gonna come for you. Everybody gonna come for you. So fuck that. Speaking on music though, we might as well jump into the come up. Is that cool with you, Shay?
Shit, I've been waiting. I actually got somebody this time.
Yeah. It is time for the come up. Do you want to go first, Shay? Or do you want me to go?
I'll go first because this is a little bit more dated. I got a guy who's been out for a while. He's a California musician, a little bit north of LA.
Okay.
His name's Kyle. All right. Ooh. He's had some shit. He's been around for a while. I got hip over the summer.
That was a rhyme right there. His
name's
Kyle. He's been around for a while. Sorry.
And then I just got hip to his shit. So recently, and I think it's a really as a good collection. He's got one song called "Don't Want to Fall in Love." It's older than than shit compared to like some of his newer stuff. The sample hits so fucking hard though, and he kills it. He's got this new song with I Spy with Lil Yachty. It's probably a couple months old, and in a song before that, Doubt It, they're just 100% fire. But he's always adapting. The thing that I really like about him, one is his positivity. He's a positive rapper. He ain't in there talking 21 Savage, negativity and shit like that. Negativity. But he does kind of sound a little bit like Drake, so people get thrown off like that. When they first hear him, they usually go, "Is that Drake?" But I'm telling you, his vocal, he knows how to use his voice and the style he's got. And if you give him like more than one time playthrough, you're going to be able to hear his own style.
I like that. And I want to, you actually got me hip to Kyle this past summer on our road trip. And I was a fan of everything you played. And you showed me a music video. I forget which one it was, but that shit was hella dope. I forget. It was like a white background. I don't know what it was, but that shit was dope as fuck. So I rock with your artist for the week. I'm gonna take it to a smaller scale. The come up artist is a guy by the name of Ben Harris. He also goes by Old Green, but he's originally from Arizona. Lives here in Vegas now. Real cool cat, very down to earth cat. Just actually had a baby with his wife a couple months ago. So congratulations to that. But he's
Do you know him? Have you met him before?
I do know him. We've talked. We've worked together. Interviewed him a couple times. He's got a song called Dat Ass, and it's produced by DJ Mustard. Check his SoundCloud out.
I did check that out.
Dope. And he's worked with there's a team, a producing squad, if you will, out here in Vegas called Club Killers, and they're pretty big. And he works with them as far as producing remixes and records and stuff like that. So he's well endowed in the community. He also works on the Terry Fader show, which I think is a dope look. And he's just a positive guy, and he's got a different sound because like you said you heard. He's very choppy. He raps very fast.
Yeah, I would say it was almost like the way I would almost put my thumb on it. It's like it's almost MGK mixed with a little Logic, even though Logic's a little choppier. I just felt like he's more choppy in the MGK way than he is with the Logic way. He just sounds a little more like Logic, which is kind of funny because he is Logic colored. Yeah,
we some waffle colored brothers in this, in this piece.
I like waffles.
Yeah. But no, I think he's doing his thing. I think he's doing it smartly. And I would not be surprised if we see him on a much larger scale someday. So shout out to Ben Harris. If you're not hip, get hip. Check him out. He's got some shit. Speaking on waffles though, are you more of a waffle, pancake, or French toast guy? If you had to put them in an order.
See, here's the thing. Okay.
Oh shit, Nick.
You can't really like pancakes are so good, but like French toast is the king. French toast is the king.
I think
it's
Janelle would agree.
It's super rich, but like I can't just go anywhere and get it. Like I can't go to IHOP and get French toast because you know why? It ain't that great. You know what I mean? Like you gotta go. So you gotta like judge the situation. If it's got good French toast, I'll take it. Waffles almost last because I feel like waffles, other than Waffle House waffles, if you in a restaurant, it's like a Belgium style and it can be big, thick, crunchy, and like dry. And that's not what I want.
Wow. Okay. You know that you just brought something totally different into it.
You got to think about texture and shit like that. So like there's like it does depend on the place I go. Like in Ohio, I don't get pancakes at Bob Evans because you can put literally a gallon of fucking syrup on that bitch and it still be dry. I don't know why we use sandbags. We could just use Bob Evans pancakes to protect the coastline when Katrina came through and we would have been fine because them motherfuckers never stop absorbing shit. Okay.
Good Lord. I'm gonna agree with everything you just said. I'm gonna go pancakes. There's like because anywhere I go, I know that I probably like the pancakes better than like the waffles with French toast, except for who you just mentioned, Waffle House. And we don't have Waffle House out here in Vegas, and I'm so pissed.
We don't have it out here.
No, is it not? It's not a West Coast thing then?
No, it's an East Coast Southern thing, and they might have some but they're not like wildly. They got Denny's, which is on point because their pancakes is good.
Okay, I've never had, but they have are the waffles good at Denny's?
I don't venture. I told you, man. Waffles is my last resort. Normally, the only time I'm gonna get waffles is at home.
Okay,
my mom makes a good waffle.
Oh, okay, Mom Dukes. I would say, okay, you know what? I'm gonna switch mine around then. If we're talking places and I can choose which waffle, which pancake I have, then I'm gonna go waffles before anything because I will take Waffle House waffles over anything. But if we're just going texture and what I like the best, I would go pancakes, waffles, French toast.
See,
breakfast
man.
talk.
I get that. Just the cinnamon. It's like because sometimes, bro, sometimes they can make that French toast. That's if you get a good French toast, dog, it's gonna be better than.
Sometimes the egg be too heavy tasting. Like I don't want to taste the egg in the French toast if I got the eggs to the side.
Like I said, I don't get it everywhere. It's depending on the place. Pancakes like the universal. You go with pancakes because you can't fuck that up. But if you're confident in the place, you get the French toast.
Yeah,
I feel like
you're You're really on point this session. I'm gonna.
Hey man, preparedness was part of my resolutions, my friend.
Prepared. Is that a word?
Preparedness,
You just made it a
preparation
word if it's
skills.
I don't know. I wasn't trying to be a dick or anything like that. I was actually kind of from my own thought. I didn't know if it was or not. I'm like, I've used the word before too, so I was just trying to see if we could resolve that. But we'll Google it afterwards.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to. I don't think I can help you there, but normally I'm a wealth of knowledge. But
you are. I would agree. So I'm reading this book right now, DJ Khaled's book, The Keys. And I'm 50 pages.
How's that? Is that like like open streamed book? Like he just be writing open stream of thoughts. Like
it's
like,
very organized.
You got a water room, major key.
No. It's. I mean,
love is love, major key.
No. It's not like that. It's definitely very organized, but it's like it's very good. It's very motivating. Like and I'll say motivating to like no, it is very motivating because he gives his background, he gives his stories, he gives like so you it's like almost autobiographical, but then you also get like motivational talk, if that makes sense. So it's like it's like a combination of styles, but I love it. Definitely love the book. It's a great read. 50 pages in, I got like 160 to go. So if you haven't checked it out or you want a good read, that's a place to go.
All right, so how nervous were you when you hit submit on UNLV application to go to grad school?
I was a little bit nervous because it was $60, and then you know what I'm saying, I'm frugal, so I'm like, if everything is if everything is not in place in order, and I got to redo this shit or I got to change some shit, I'm gonna be pissed as fuck. So I was nervous for that matter. We'll see how it goes. I hope. I'm you know what? No. We're not gonna see how it goes. I'm gonna take a note from Khaled's book. I'll be in there. Fall 2017 this year, I will be a student in the doctoral program of political science at UNLV. Straight up.
All right, good. Hey, speak it into existence, my friend. Speak it into existence.
Exactly. That's one of the biggest things in my life and the biggest things in the book. But I'm not the only one accomplishing shit. You out here with a new job and shit, Nick? Come on.
Yeah, bro. I'm hella official. I got it's a really good day of work on Friday. Basically been thrown into a situation where I got hired, and now because of vacation and a leave, I'm the only person at my position. So I'm training with the CEO, a case manager, as a staffing assistant, calling people, making sure, hey, you're going to go to this shift, or hey, you want work kind of deal. It's kind of nice. It's kind of like a little high pressure. You get that little dopamine when you accomplish something, and you're like, yeah. But the biggest accomplishment for me is I got my first set of business cards. Now I know you're going to be like, anybody can have business cards, and you're right, but I didn't buy these. When they're given to you, it just kind of, I don't know, as a guy who's had to wear a name tag or a smock or an apron my entire life, to have a business card really, I don't know, like is like a major like milestone in my life. There's something that says my name on it, what I do, like, you know what I mean? Like, shit, right. I'm a professional. Like,
all right, no, all right. I'm gonna take this two routes. I'm gonna take this. So first, let me get my dickheadness out real quick. You can order a free stack on Vistaprint.com, I believe. So you don't have to actually buy them. You can order the free stack. Just
yeah, but then I have to design them. It's not my logo.
True. And then the next route I'm going to take is, you know what? I don't think I realized, because we talked about this week. And by the way, people, my text messages keep on popping up on my screen, so just forgive that. I hope there's no suspect or weird stuff that comes up there that y'all shouldn't be seeing. Not that there would be or anything. Well, there might be. Anyways, but
eggplant.
you might see that. No. So I don't think I realized. I don't think I understood or overstood, I should say. How important that was to you. So on my behalf, I would like to apologize.
I mean, it's good. It's good. It's just, this is like, since kind of deciding that I wasn't going to complete my degree and to be a teacher and stuff like that, and realizing that I could do a lot of stuff with my work history because I've been continuously employed so long, to take the first measures, to take my steps to get a job, which I said I always would want, a 9-to-5 desk job. And then to be able to like handed that, like, I don't know, like I've never, like, shit, man, I'm a Subway store manager. You know what I mean? Like, I'm more used to asking you if you'd like that in a bag or you want chips with that than passing out a business card. Like, so this is so new to me. It's so minor. It really is. All y'all motherfuckers who get 4 degrees, but hey, I didn't go to college and look where I'm at. You know what I mean? Shit,
no, it's not.
Well, I mean, I went
to
college, didn't finish it.
Yeah, you were in school. No, it's not minor at all. I didn't reflect that. So I like how you looking at this, and I think it is a
kiss the ring. Kiss the ring. Okay, we're good.
That's okay. Yeah, kiss face emoji. So salute to you. And keep pressing, man. All you're gonna do is continue to be more successful. I see it. So like, you made a lot of changes in less than a year. So like you're only going to continue to do that. Like good changes.
All right. Speaking of one last change, we're wrapping it up here. I just want to put this out there. It is 2017, and now weed is legal in my state. All right. And they still can't sell it yet. 45 days of moratorium. You know how hard that is?
Oh my god!
Yeah, I was asking like, what happened? I was asking my friends, you've been to the dispensary since it's been like, is it different? And I hadn't been around since the new year. And I asked, and they're like, yeah, it's like a 45-day moratorium. They got to figure it out before it becomes legal because they got to set up
sell it?
Dispensaries can't sell it recreational yet.
Okay.
You have to file. They have to file new paperwork and get everything rezoned and stuff like that. It's probably like setting up. They probably like, okay, now it's legal. Now we have to go through and write all the legislative rules, and they have 45 days to do it or something like that.
Wait, so California, it's legal only medical, but then like places like Denver, it's legal medical and recreational.
Well, it's recreational. 2017 is now. They voted and they passed recreational.
But prior to here, it wasn't recreational.
No, it was only dispensaries.
But I could get it in Denver because it was recreational as
well.
Yeah,
they did the recreational, and I think the biggest thing is like all the new laws go into effect January 1st, but it's not really a law. It was a like a thing voted on to agree with or disagree with the legalness. So they got to go through and I guess agree on tax rates, agree on like all the other little shit before they can start doing that. Not that matters for me. You know what I mean? I'm sick. No, I'm just sick. You know what I mean? I got my card. So it doesn't matter. But
wait,
I just think, isn't that crazy?
On, no, we're not going to run. Hang on. You said
hang on. We're going to keep rolling past it. It's 31 and 5 seconds, and we have ran out of time here in the Fresh Dope Podcast. I am sorry. You'll have to come back again for this bullshit.
Where can they follow us at, Shay?
Hey, Fresh Dope Podcast on all things Twitter and IG at F Dope Podcast on Twitter to be specific. You should Facebook us. You know what I mean? Like, that doesn't get enough play. We tag it, but we don't really get no likes. Like us on Facebook. You know you like us in person.
Yeah, it's for sure. Maybe you do. And the website, I know we keep stressing the website, but there's one minor addition that's got to be added. I'm waiting for it to get it back. Hopefully I get it back this week. And the website will be up. FreshDopePodcast.com will be up soon.
Hey, don't forget to follow us on ourselves on Twitter and IG because that's probably the better of the two because my contact's on fire.
Hey.
It'd be at Smoove Milk on all occasions and at AD is elevated on all occasion.
Mr. Melly Mel has not got it all together all the way yet, but shout out to Mr. Melly Mel. We talked this week, and I think we have patched our differences up. So hopefully we'll be figuring this shit out.
Hey. We haven't heard from Mr. Melly Mel, and I heard there's a trip coming up, and I think we might have a surprise coming up in the coming weeks with Mr. Melly Mel. Mr. AD is taking a little bit of a trip.
Yes, sir. So Melly, with the panda ad libs, so hopefully you'll be taking the spot.
That motherfucker spelled it out on social media. Did you know that? He spelled it raw on social media.
How do you spell it?
THAAARGGHH. Raw. Yo, and with that, we out.
That's the sound of the police. That's the sound of the beast. That's the sound of the police. Spread yourself. What da dang. Hey, listen to my 9mm go bang.
Yo, Jay, hit it. Let's go.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock
around.
That's right.
On time.
It's tricky.
Here we go.